You know, this is my favorite segment I do of the week because I don't have to say anything. I just sit back and just watch the sparks fly. And what got my friendly, boomers bitter is these reports now that all the campaigns, their chief operators, are very young. In fact, they could be all of our kids. The staff assistant at the Ben Carson campaign is 22 years old. The deputy campaign manager on Governor Mike Huckabee's campaign, 28 years old. The press secretary for Bobby Jindal is 28 years old. That should explain.
How old is Trump's PR lady?
She's 12 years old. No. Well, the point is, to a man and a woman in a campaign, the staffs are very, very young. It's a grueling process, running a campaign, so maybe that owes to it. Many people said the same about Ham Durden when he was handling then Jimmy Carter's campaign. He and Jody Powell were in their 20s at the time. So they say you need young guys to do this. But our boomers don't quite buy that. Charlie Gasparino, Stephen Leeb, Lizzie MacDonald, Charlie Brady. What do you think, guys? Too young?
I think way too young, inexperienced, and I think it'll catch up with him. And I think What do you mean catch up? They're going to screw up because I think you can't listen. Everybody screws up, obviously, but one of the great things about having a Karl Rove, on your staff is that he's seen past screw-ups so many times that he probably won't commit them again. And, I mean, I think really the smart guys here have done it. What makes people smart at this, at any profession.
They said that about the two young guys behind Jimmy Carter. And they were young, and they...
Yeah, look how great Jimmy Carter is.
They got an elected president. They got an elected president.
Well, I don't think it's so much who's running the campaign. I mean, Charlie, I think I agree with you. I mean, yeah, I mean, Karl Rove is a seasoned guy, knows what's going on. But it's what are the issues that these people are going to campaign on. This country's going in the wrong direction. The millennials, now one of the articles I read, the millennials are turning a little bit more toward the right. Surprise, median income is falling, and student debts are rising. They're getting a little bit more toward the right.
Okay.
Pot usage on the campaign trail is going through the roof.
Anything wrong, Charlie, with their age?
That is
just their age. A lot of people making a big deal of their age.
Well, I mean, I think the staffs of every campaign have been young by definition. But my concern is that the issues they're focused on are more social issues.
That's exactly
and not the
right.
important things like the economy and national security.
Well, that is totally right.
And you know what? And let's be clear here. They're smoking pot on the campaign.
And they're both arguing.
You just know.
No, well, this is the problem. I mean,
you didn't hear from me yet.
Yes, I'm sorry, Lizzie.
I can't wait.
I know you're riveted and you just so anticipating this. The millennials really are for Warren and Sanders, and that's no surprise given that, they come from these totalitarian college campuses, these college mullahs that don't allow free speech. Even Jerry Seinfeld and Chris Rock won't, go there to perform on college campuses. But these Occupy Wall Street guys, these millennial guys, who are for Sanders and Elizabeth Warren, they're so big about getting Wall Street fat cats in. We get it. There's corruption. Or oil executives in. Why not haul to testify for Congress? Why not haul in the college deans?
I hear you, but you're ignoring the fact that the names I mentioned.
I just don't want them called.
Wait a minute, and I'll let you yap your way. All these people are young. I mentioned the young people who work from these Republican
candidates. Who are the candidates again?
No, but I'm saying
Bobby Jindal as a 23-year-old leading the campaign.
Take him out. He's not.
All right, George Pataki, a 24-year-old.
He's done.
All right.
Pataki's done, but
Ted
Carson's
Cruz,
not done,
a 19-year-old. So I'm just saying, what does that mean?
None of them are going to be president. I mean, listen.
Millennial?
They're using the young,
you're very good point.
The youthful energy. You don't see any bitter boomers working for them.
Exactly.
But what I'm saying is they're going to be working and voting for Warren and Sanders.
This is the thing about the bitter boomers. Charlie makes fun of me because I talk about China.
No, he makes fun of you. He makes fun of you because he thinks you're going to die on air.
No, but look, what makes America, what has made America great? America was made great in the wake of this World War II, Bell Labs, all these inventions. Sputnik, major threat to America. All of a sudden, the Apollo program appears. Communism, major threat to Eisenhower. Interstate highway. Now there's no threats that we think of.
Except
China and Russia. Look, China and Russia are eating our lunch in cybersecurity. China all of a sudden has stealth jets that match our jets.
Know about that.
We've got to wake up.
But millennials are waking up to that.
Well, then we're in good shape.
But
If
maybe
they
young
are, then
people,
we're in
but
good
Charlie,
shape,
but
Lizzie.
maybe young people in these campaigns, Republican, Democrat, maybe they'll find a fresh way to do something that none of the older guys have done yet.
Great.
I mean, that's the optimistic way of looking at it.
Well,
My fear is that they're going to go from, helicopter parents who did everything for them and they're leaning now towards Bernie Sanders, who's promising big government and a welfare state that will do everything for them.
A guy who's never lived in a socialist country.
Charlie. We cannot afford another 8 years. Another 8 years, all these millennials will be in their mid-30s.
You're about the smartest people in the building, which says a lot about this building. But I'm not counting Australians. Now,
Ohioans. How about Ohioans?
Ohioans, right. It's getting hot in here. These are young people on Republican campaigns, and not one of you had a problem with that.
Useful energy.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. So you pick only on the ones who work in Democrats.
No, I'm saying they're going to vote for Sanders.
You don't know that.
You know what?
They are in the polling.
Listen, there's no way I'm going to turn down millennial women.
There's a lot of very pretty millennial women.
Did you see Donald's press secretary?
Oh, God.
Please.
No, she's very smart, but extremely attractive.
Charlie, you have anything to say, please? Anything?
After that,
Updates, Mets, whether they pick out the cards. Anyway, what?
No,
but here's what I'm saying. I'm looking at all of this, and you guys have been lecturing the young to get involved, to make a difference. All these young people have very tough jobs.
I'm glad Hope is
very high-ranking jobs in these campaigns, and you're glossing it over. They're damned if they do, and they're damned if they don't.
I am so happy that Hope picks up my phone call.
No, I think that the young people doing the grunt work is fine, as long as they have baby boomers as advisors.
Right.
It was the baby boomers that put in, the great
millennials.
achievements.
And the baby boomers spent all their money.
No, the baby boomers were responsible for the interstate highway again.
Yeah.
The Apollo program, the internet,
And they're on the cyber highway.
What?
Yeah, so what?
The cyber highway, we're
Now
losing.
Charlie's a big cheese here at FBN, and a lot of people come in as though they suck up to him. They go, Charlie, what about this? Should it be an N or a dot? And he's very patient with each and all, and because he's a very good guy. But you seem to get annoyed by them.
Yes.
Well,
we've had many conversations about
Well, yeah, we'll keep that off camera. What you're seeing now is the reason the millennials are so prevalent in these campaigns is they're trying to get the millennial vote. Millennials accounted for 15% of the vote in 2008. It's going to be an overwhelming percentage in this vote.
But
and right now they're leaning.
If I go into any campaign office and I see, and they're mostly young people in those offices. That's the nature of the business.
I hear what you're saying, but to Charlie's point, they come from a world of academia where there's no, First Amendment. There's no free speech. You can't have
accountability.
That is
conservative millennials.
That's really bad.
Conservative millennials
more than really bad because.
Yeah, but we got to give them credit. Conservative millennials, we have to give credit because they're attacked every day in college.
That's right.
And they survived it. And maybe that's why they're at these campaigns, because they're battle hardened.
That's
I mean, to
really
be
a good.
I think they.
So wait. The Fox alert here should be that Charlie Gasparino says some millennials are okay.
Yeah, I mean
that is the news.
I give those gals that you bring on a hard time. What's her name? Patty.
You're such a boomer. Only a boomer uses the word gal.
And Jillian from National Review. But if you think about it, they are good. They're good people because they're tough. They were tough. They were
and
attacked
for themselves.
See, when I was in school, there were a lot of liberals, but I would threaten the liberal professors back. Now,
that's inspiring.
But now you're so attacked.
If I get a B in this course, I'm going to rip your head off.
So these millennial conservatives are very tough.
But Lizzie said we're putting political correctness, social issues, not that they shouldn't be ignored, above issues that will make America great again. We need infrastructure and technology.
Aren't these millennial conservatives like the Marines? Battle hardened.
In a way,
they got their asses kicked, and now they're.
That's who we do need.
Yes.
These are the people that may make America great.
China!
We do. Yes, we've got to wake up to China as a threat. And Russia as a threat, too. They have better cybersecurity than us. I can't stand that idea.
I agree that none of us got to the issue at hand. All right, we've got the president.